Fuck's given.
All right, guys, we're back. It's now time for Fucks Given. Now, Dave, tell us about what we're doing here.
We're going to start off with what we would have changed, if anything at all. Follow it up with the review of the film. So
let me start, because mine's a cop-out. I know what I would have changed, but I can't tell them because it was an idea me and you talked about, and I was like, hey, table that for something we can write a film on.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what I would have changed, but I guess you guys have to wait a few years till this dope idea comes out.
Yeah. I don't know what I can't really think of anything that I would have changed about this.
Not the ending?
No, I like the ending. Like I said, I think they earned it.
You finally found the ending you liked, huh?
Yeah. Today. I don't know. We'll watch it.
He's going to call me 2 days from now like, you know what?
Yeah. Need to put an amendment on episode 2. Yeah, no, I mean, I remember the first time I watched it, I felt like it's not even that the second act, or really the third act, I would say, it's not even that it lulls, or like, I think it's that it comes out so hard, like with so many jokes per second, like, and then like anything beyond that, like the rest of the movie is still funny, it still has plenty of funny parts, but I think maybe it gets where in the beginning it's like, look how funny this world is, all these hypothetical situations, and then it kind of gets bogged down into the details of this specific lie that he's telling that's essentially about religion, that, you know, it kind of becomes the driving force of the movie. Well, I love that about the premise. It's like a lot of it was like a blueprint for creating a new world, and I don't know, it kind of slowed things down a little bit, but it didn't, for me, I didn't really take away from the movie, especially the last time I watched it. It goes by quickly. It's a solid hour and a half.
Yeah.
I think it's just that the first 15-20 minutes are so strong that even the really good hour and 10 minutes to follow, even though it's really good, and especially in comparison to most comedies, it's still, like, in comparison to the first 20 minutes, it kind of pales.
It's like when we were having a discussion earlier, I was telling you that while, yes, you are correct, the first, if you're going to decide to do a movie that comes out that strong, it cannot keep up that same pace because you're going to lose your audience. So they had to lull it down. Yeah. So to me, it was mandatory, because most people say, well, no, you could have spread it out throughout the film. Yeah, most films do spread out that much humor throughout the film, but they said, no, fuck it, we're going to bring you into it. It's like you started out on a roller coaster and now you're on lazy river. Still a ride, still cool, but like, man, I'm talking about, they come out firing. I haven't seen, like, it's unkeepable up or whatever, and that's why I gave it to Jennifer. It's like from the moment she gets there, she is matching him riff for riff, and they're going. Remember how you told me with Always Sunny, like they rehearse their lines, even though it seems like it's.
Mm-hmm. In the beginning, it took me probably an hour to watch the first 20 minutes because I had to keep pausing it
to write stuff down. I'm like, I'm never gonna get through this.
Yeah, so I'm in the middle of writing something, and something else funny just got said, so I've got to. Yeah, it comes out swinging so hard.
But this is what you like to call prime rewatch material.
Yeah.
Go back and because you're going to find something new every single time.
Yeah, they do pay just enough attention to the little details in the back that kind of build up this universe in a world where people can't lie.
Yeah. This is clearly sponsored by Budweiser and Pizza Hut.
Yes, definitely not Pepsi.
Pepsi was nowhere to be found.
But they have to admit it. That would be an appropriate slogan for them when there isn't Coke.
Brilliant.
So I would give this movie, I'd give it 3.5 flying fucks, because I've seen a lot of comedies that were solid 5s, and this isn't a 5, but it's also definitely not a 1, and it's way better than a 2. It's a little bit better than a 3, so I give it 3.5. I don't. It's a really it's a good movie, but it's not. There's nothing technical about it that I could think that I would change. It's not like an imperfect. It was very capably put together, especially for Ricky Gervais's first time directing. So, the overall experience is like, I think it could have easily been a short film.
No, I'm going to give it a 3. for some of the same reasons you said, because we're splitting hairs here, but I give it a 3. Like you just said, is it up there with your Mount Rushmore of comedies? Your Coming to Americas, your the Three Amigos, it's just in National Lampoons. Hell, even Tommy Boys. It's not even Tommy Boy. Mm-hmm. Tommy Boy, so when we talk about that, so that's why I say to me those are in the classics, and then you have things like that are supposed to be comedies like What's the Worst That Could Happen, starring Martin Lawrence and Danny DeVito. Just shit, Held Up with Jamie Foxx.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I guess if you're a teenager working at Hollywood Video with cheese puffs and a little bit of oregano in your bag, yeah, it is.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah. Guilty. You got me. That's the time and the place appropriate. Yeah, I probably need to go back and watch it again before I make that
judgment call. Put it this way, Held Up doesn't hold up. But anyway, man, he went on to win an Oscar. He's good. But yeah, so like I say, to me, it's a 3. But again, 3. But again, he should be happy that we're giving this a 3 because it was a directorial debut and it's a good foundation on what to build on. And like we say, I bet they were like, dude, we wrote so much of this straight fire. They were like, dude, we got to get to the story at some point.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, okay. But yeah, so that to me, like I said, I give it a solid 3. And but it's put it this way, by us giving it a 3, people are going to go in with a 3 mindset, and then they're going to see it and be like, oh no, this could have, it'll give you more.
Yeah, I mean, they literally had to create the rules and establish the rules for a whole new universe.
Correct.
So with all that they had on their plate to convey, it could have been a lot more information heavy and a lot more like slow paced.
It's better than Dogma to me.
Oh, now okay, let's not. Oh, yeah, but
you lost time again.
Yeah. So with your 3, my 3.5, that gives it an average 3.25 flying fucks down there on the sticker.
Woo!
I think that's an accurate assessment. I think we did well.
Yes, well.